Believe me, you'd rather see the band-aid than the actual burn. Hey guys, I'm Anna, and today I'm going to be turning this very basic Barbie doll into my bestie. Also, try to ignore this band-aid on my finger. I know it's not cute, but I burned myself on my curling iron. And believe me, you'd rather see the band-aid than the actual burn. And then also with my nails, I originally did them pink, but then decided to do them blue. And now there's like pink residue around the nails. And it's really not the best. But just admire that my nails are actually done, because they're usually like never done. So this is the doll I'm going to be using, and she is a Barbie beach doll. I really liked her face because Summer is just always very pleasant looking. She's so friendly, she's so kind, and I really just wanted a nice pleasant face, and I really just didn't want like a big weird looking Mattel smile, aka not this. I know I've just spent the last minute talking about how this doll's face matches Summer's almost perfectly. Well, one thing that does not match Summer is her hair. So actually Summer does have blonde hair, but she has dark blonde and not so much of like a yellowy golden blonde. So I'm going to have to reroot her. To start removing, I had to remove her head, so I just did that off camera. And then I also pulled it up because the next step we're gonna be doing is cutting all of her hair off. So I guess I'm just gonna start. I now have all of her hair removed, or at least as short as I can get it removed. And now I'm going to once again take my scissors and just like scrape, oh wow, scrape all of those hair plugs out. Well, I have removed almost all of her hair plugs. These were really hard to, so maybe they'll just eventually fall out or something. But the next part is to actually take some tweezers and like pull out all, that was horrible, pull out all the little like, okay, this is unfocusing, okay, pull out all the like little, oh, that's even worse, okay. Okay, what? Okay, well, you know what I mean. Pull out all the little, like, hair plugs, and yeah, this part kind of takes forever, but it's weirdly satisfying. So I have gotten all the little, like, hair plug thingies out of her head, and if you guys saw my last doll makeover, you kind of saw how I rerooted, but this time, we're not stuck with the rinky-dink homemade one. This time, we have a real one from the Doll Planet hair. The hair I'm going to be using is actually a wig. I just bought it off Amazon. Usually I would have bought hair from the Doll Planet, but I had to pay for shipping. And on Amazon, the shipping was free. So I just bought this dark blonde wig. So it's going to be a little different rerooting with this than like regular doll hair. I'm kind of nervous, but I'm going to start by just snipping off. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Okay, snipping off a tiny bit of hair from the wig. Okay, I think that's, well, that might be a bit too much. What I do is I take a tiny piece of hair out of this section of the wig that we cut off, and then I fold that in. Okay, yeah, fold that in half on my finger. Oh, where's my, okay. Sorry, I'm so bad at making my camera focus sometimes. Okay, and then I poke the rerooting tool underneath, and be careful not to like poke it under your skin. Speaking from experience. And then I take my doll. Oh, right. Okay, actually, we're gonna pause and get the rest of these out. I forgot about those.
Maybe they'll just eventually fall out or something.
And then I'm going to just poke that into a, oh wow, that's tough. Okay. Okay, and then just poke it into her head, and I'm going to repeat that. I'm back, and this girl looks like a lion or a spider. But I finished doing the whole ring or like outer edge of her hair. I did skip quite a few holes in the back just because I don't want her hair to be super thick. And now I'm just gonna continue like filling in the rest of her head. It is the next day, and I finally finished rerooting her. I probably should have painted her scalp like a different brown so it matched better. I don't know why the lighting is literally so weird. And it is maybe a little like bald spots, but I should probably be able to cover that up. Also on camera, it's showing up like brown, but I promise you it's like a dark blonde. And also ignore her weird ponytail. Also, I somehow managed to like damage the stinger, the one with the band-aid, even more. Like, I don't know if you guys want to see this, but wait, focus. Like, look at that. I want to apologize for not being the best at capturing all this on camera, because this was actually my first full reroot, and I wasn't able to like capture a lot of it on camera. I only have like a few clips, so I'm really sorry. Also, I forgot to show you guys how to do the part, but I pretty much just like stabbed a piece of hair in and then
Push, like split it in half and put one half this way and one half that way, and it seemed to work good.
So since we don't want all of her hair to fall off after it took like hours to reroot, I'm going to be using some of this fabric fusion glue and just like squirting it inside of her head and making sure I get it all around. Now that we have her head all glued up, I'm actually gonna work on her face. So this doll has blue eyes, and Summer does have blue eyes, but hers are like a green, blue, gray kind of color. So I'm gonna see if I can mix that up, and then I also want to give her freckles and maybe change her lip color. And I'm sorry, but I'm gonna do this off camera because I am not, or at least I don't think I'm very good at repaints, and doing it on camera is literally so stressful. I'm sorry, I'm doing so much stuff off camera, but it's so much easier. So I will bring you guys back when she is done with her repaint. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt the video, but I real quick wanted to let you know that Summer has a channel called Summer's Universe, and it's absolutely amazing. If you love dolls, doll series, doll stop motions, Tokaboka videos, Heartopia videos, MJ Miniverse reviews, doll makeovers, and so much more, you need to subscribe to her. The last clip I filmed was on Thursday. It's now Monday. No, it did not take me 4 days to repaint it all. So basically what happened was I
repainted her, I redid her eyes, I redid her lips, I gave her some freckles, but then I didn't really think the eye color looked good, so I repainted them, and then I decided I needed to repaint the freckles. And then a few days later I decided her eyes just really weren't the best color, so I repainted them, and then I went to seal them with Mod Podge, but then the Mod Podge didn't dry correctly, so I had to repaint them again, and and then I redid the freckles, and that's why I kind of just didn't film for like 4 days.
Also, I redid my nails, and I somehow managed to get nail polish like all over my hand, and then I also have like random bits of acrylic paint, so ignore that. Also, burn update, I finally took the band-aid off, but it looks even worse. And now for the part where I actually show you the doll. So this is her. She honestly looks pretty good. I feel like her eyes could be a little, like, a bit more gray. And I'm just going to put her head on the body if I can. Finally got her on her body. Ignore her weird hair. Kind of got messed up. I kind of struggled, if you couldn't somehow already tell, because I think I accidentally left, like, some of those little hair plug pieces in her head. I took her hair out of her ponytail and it needed a boil wash, so I just did that real quick. It is still kind of crazy though, so
I think I'm gonna have to trim it, even though I really do like the length, but Summer's hair is like here or something, so I might leave it a little longer than it actually is, because in case she ever chooses to grow her hair out, then her mini-me will match her.
So her hair is trimmed, and I think the next thing she needs done with her hair is a hairstyle. So here she is back with her hairstyle. The braids are just a little chaotic. But Summer does wear her hair into braids. And I do want to mention all these outfits are inspired by things Summer likes to wear. So this is the first outfit. I have this white crop top that says New York. I have this fluffy fanny pack that I made, some black jeans, and then some brown mini fashion sneakers. And Summer does have brown sneakers, hers just have flowers, not like cheetah prints. And I tried painting flowers and it didn't really work. And then I gave her sorry, I'm kind of sick. And I gave her some glasses because Summer does have glasses. I just stuck them in her hair because I think they look better in her hair. And here is, oh, okay, here, let me adjust. Okay, there. Here is the second outfit. I gave her this white cardigan, this floral print dress, and then some white sneakers. And then I just, again, left her glasses and her hair. And I just noticed I actually do need to pierce her ears. Well, I just actually pierced her ears off camera because
I thought I'd probably wind up like stabbing my fingers somehow with one tie, and it was like the hardest ear piercing on it all I've ever had to do, so I'm kind of glad I did it off camera.
And I just gave her these really big fun gold earrings because, and Summer does have 2 ear piercings in each hole, but I'm kind of nervous to do 2 in each ear, so I just did 1. And here is the third, oh, sorry, I keep forgetting to adjust my camera, okay. Here is the third and final outfit. I have that same white cardigan, the New York top, some jean shorts, and then these sneakers, which are coming untied, but I don't feel like tying because that takes literally forever. I hope you guys had an amazing time watching me really bring this doll to life. I am so excited to give her to Summer. Like, I can't wait. Anyways, with that said, the shoutouts for today go to Jed Warlover3, Fast Chic Dolls, and Ella Iconic Plays. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Bye!